Hello, this is Carley, and this is just a very quick video on my pink purple prettiness workshop. So showing you the project itself, which is of course this, and going through the materials that I've used to create this. So this particular workshop is going to be a Facebook Live workshop. It's going to be live on May the 15th and 16th 2021 at 10 AM on each day, 10 AM UK time that is, and it will be roughly 5 to 6 hours long, so about 2.5 to 3 hours each day to show you how to go about creating all these different layers. Now this has been created on 8x10 canvas board, as you can hear, which is just one of these. But as always, you decide what you'd like to create it on. You may want to use the ideas for cards, might want to do a grey board, in a journal, or anything else. Anything else that you want to recreate this on would look lovely. Okay. The stamps that I've used is this one here, which is EKC44. And just see how I've used all those different flower heads. I will also be utilising and using the matching stencil to that stamp set, which is PS236. Stencil PS241 has been used in the background, but you might want to substitute that for another stencil that you've got. I've also used a couple of older stencils, so I've got PS060 here and PS061. But again, if you want to swap them out for another stencil, that will be absolutely fine. The two ink pads that I've used on this panel are both archival, so we've got leaf green and jet black, and then I've got a selection of paints. You may want to go with different colours of paints, that is entirely up to you. As always, you take the ideas and you work with them and just create your own variation of it if you don't want to absolutely represent what I've done. So we've got Dolly mix here. These are all PaperArtsy's Fresco finished paints that I've used, so they are chalk acrylic, fast drying chalk acrylic. Electric violet, eggplant, candy floss and Bougainvillea. And the greens that I've used are spring, slimed and forest. And then lastly, I've used Snowflake and Elephant. So they're all the colours that I've used for mine. Now the workshop is priced at £20, and you'll find the easiest way to book will be to go onto my Crafting with Carley Facebook page to do that. I've used a few pencils as well, so I've used, these are all polychromos, but any wax or oil based pencil will be absolutely fine. So I've used May Green, which is 170, Green Olive, which is 167, Cold Grey 6, number 235, and Cold Grey 3, which is 232. You will want a variety of paintbrushes, so I've got some detail round ones here, that's a size 2 and 4. I've got a rigger brush which I may or may not use, I haven't quite decided. A number 8 round brush which I just use for splattering, and I've also got a 1/4 inch flat brush there as well. I apply my paint with a sponge wedge, so that's how I apply sort of my background paint, but if you prefer a paintbrush, that's absolutely fine. And then I've just got a selection here of stencil brushes. So these are all domed domed stencil brushes. These are what I prefer to use rather than flat ones. If you've got flat ones, I would suggest that you might want to take your flat one and just lightly trim around the edge to make it a bit more dome shape. I always find that a domed shaped stencil brush will give me a better result when going through a stencil using paint than a flat stencil brush does. But of course, that is just my personal opinion. Other things that you may find useful are a stamping platform. So this is optional, not necessary that you've got to use a stamping platform, but as I'm working onto a textured surface, I do like to use a stamping platform, and it wants to be big enough to take the size of the project that you're going to be creating. So in my case, you can see I've got a really big stamping platform here. Other general things that you will want will be things like a palette, so I use tin foil for that, kitchen towel, baby wipes, heat gun, obviously water, and I did use an embossing tool as well, double-ended embossing tool. So I really hope you can join me for this workshop. I'm sure you'll enjoy creating all these layers. I know that I really enjoyed doing this panel. I was in my element just creating this for you. As I say, it will be Facebook Live workshop. We'll be live on May the 15th, 16th, 2021. You can find the booking information over on my Crafting with Carley Facebook page. Price is £20. Okay, I hope to see you there. Bye-bye.